Dear students, let us solve exercise 1.1. See the first problem. In which of the following situations does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progressions and why? Now look at the first question. The taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. You have to make list of numbers for the taxi fare after each kilometer. Means you have to write taxi fare for first kilometer, then taxi fare for second kilometer, taxi fare for third kilometer, and so on. Let us do this now. Now, you have to write the taxi fare for first kilometer, then for second kilometer, then for third kilometer, and then for fourth kilometer, and so on. Now for the first kilometer, the taxi fare is, see here, rupees 15. Rupees 15, then, and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. Now for the second kilometer, the taxi fare is 15 plus rupees 8 additional charge, 15 plus 8. Now for the third kilometer, $15 for the first kilometer, then additional 2 kilometer, because it is the third kilometer, 2 into 8. Then for the fourth kilometer, 15 for the first kilometer. Then if we travel 4 kilometers, then we traveled additional 3 kilometers. So 3 into 8 and so on. So 15, 15 plus 8. 15 plus 8 is 23. 15 plus 2 into 8. 15 plus 2 into 8 is 15 plus 16, that is 31. Then 15 plus 3 into 8. 3 into 8 is 24. 24 plus 15, 39. This is the list of numbers. Now you have to see whether it is an arithmetic progression or not. Let us see the common difference. This is first term, second term, third term, and fourth term. Now check the common difference. A2 minus A1, that is 23 minus 15 is equal to how much? 8. See the next. A3 minus A2, common difference. (31 minus 23 is equal to 8. Then for next common difference, A4 minus A3, that is 39 minus 31 is equal to 8. So common differences are equal Therefore, 15, 23, 31, 39, and it goes on, is an AP. Is an AP. Now see this second question. The second question is, the amount of air present in a cylinder. You have to write the list of numbers. The situation is, you have to write the amount of air present in the cylinder. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air at a time. 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. Now let us write the list of numbers for this situation. The amount of air present in the cylinder. We don't know at the initial stage what is the amount of air present in the cylinder. Let us take it as X. At the beginning, the amount of air present in the cylinder, let it be X. And a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air. When air is removed from the vacuum pump, at a time it removes 1/4 of the air. Now you have to write amount of air present in the cylinder after 1/4 of the air in the cylinder is removed. Now at the initial stage it had X. Volume of air present in the cylinder is X. Now next, 1/4 of the volume of the air, that is X, is removed. Now remaining air is X minus 1/4 of this. Initial stage it had volume of air X. Now 1/4 of the air is removed. Then remaining air in the cylinder is X minus 1/4 X. This is, take X common outside. Here also X, here also X. Now if I take X outside, here is remaining 1 minus, here it is remaining 1/4. X into 4 into 1, 4 minus 1/4. That is X into 3/4. So this is 3x/4. Now in the second stage, the amount of air present in the cylinder is 3x/4. Now again, the vacuum pump is inserted. Now again the vacuum pump is inserted and 1/4 of the air is removed. 1/4 of this 3x/4. Now amount of air present in the cylinder is, it had 3x/4 amount of air. From that 1/4 of this is removed. So see here, 3x/4, 3x/4 common, 1 minus 1/4. If I take 3x/4 outside, remaining is 1 minus 1/4. 3x/4, 4 ones are 4, minus 1 by 4. So 3x by 4 into 3 by 4, that is 9x by 4. No, not 4. 9x by 3 3s are 9, x 4 4s are 16. So 9x by 16. Now again, from 9x by 16, 1/4 of 9x by 16 is removed. Now amount of air present in the cylinder is 9x by 16 minus 1 by 4, 9x by 16. 9x by 16 is common. So remaining 1 minus 1 by 4. 9x by 16, 4 minus 1 by 4, 9x by 16 into 3 by 4. 7x by 64. Therefore, list of numbers to represent the amount of air present in the cylinder. List of numbers to represent the situation amount of air remaining in the cylinder is x. In the initial stage it had x, after that 3x by 4, after that 9x by 16, after that 27x by 64, and it goes on like this. Now you have to check whether it is an AP or not. First term is A1, second term is A2, third term is A3, fourth term is A4. Now check the common difference, that is A2 minus A1. 3x by 4 minus x. Now what is common in these two terms? X is common right outside. Now here remaining is 3 by 4 minus nothing remains here, means you have to write 1. So x into 4 denominator, 3 minus 4, that is x into minus 1 by 4, that is minus 1x by 4. This is the difference of second and first term. Now look at the difference of third and second term. A3 minus A2, that is 9x by 16 minus 3x by 4. Here also x common, write it outside. 9 by 16 minus 3 by 4. Now denominators are not equal, make it equal. 4 4s are here also 4. So x into 9 by 6 minus 12 by 16. That is x into minus 9 minus 12 plus 9 minus 12 is 12 minus 9 is 3, bigger number sign, minus 3 by 16. So minus 3x by 16. See here, common differences are not equal. Here minus x by 4 we got, here minus 3x by 16 we got. Common differences are not equal. Therefore, it is not an AP. This is the solution of second question. Now see the third one. You have to write the list of numbers for the cost of digging a well after every meter. See here what you have to write. The cost of digging a well after every meter you have to write. You have to write the list of numbers for cost of digging a well after every meter. Here it is given that rupees 150 for the first meter and raises by rupees 50 for each subsequent meter. For each meter it increases by 50. Now let us write the list of numbers for this situation. See here, write the list of numbers for cost of digging a well after every meter. Now for the first meter, for the first meter, for the second meter, for the third meter, for the fourth meter. Now for the first 1 meter, the cost of digging is rupees 150. Now for the second meter, it rises by 50, means for the first it was 150 and rises by 50, that is 200. Now for the third meter, 150 for the first meter, then we have to raise for additional 2 meter, 1 to 2 into 50, that is 150 plus 100. For the fourth meter, 150 plus we had 3 additional meters, so 3 into 50, that is 150 plus 3 into 50 is 150, that is 300. Now list of numbers are 150, 200, 250, 300 and it goes on. Now let us check this is an AP or not. Take this as A1, A2, A3, A4 and it goes on. Now find the difference of second and first, A2 minus A1, that is 200 minus 150, that is 50. Again A3 minus A2, that is 250 minus 200 is 50. Again A4 minus A3, we are getting same common difference, so let us check for third common difference, 300 minus 250, that is also 50. So common differences are equal, therefore it is an AP. See the next question. Read and understand the question. Read carefully and understand the question. See the amount of money in the account every year. You have to write the list of numbers for the situation, the amount of money in the account every year. When 1000 is deposited at the compound interest at 8% per annum. 1000 is deposited at the compound interest at 8% per annum. Right now, the amount of money in the account every year. You have to write the amount of money in the account for the first year, second year, third year, and fourth year, and so on. Now, in the first year, when 10,000 is deposited at the compound interest at 8% per annum, the formula to calculate the amount when money is deposited with compound interest is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 power n, where P is the principal, R is the rate of interest, n is number of years. Now for the first year, amount deposited is 10,000 into 1 plus rate of interest is 8 per annum, so 8 by 100, number of years 1. Now for the second year, principal is same, 10,000 into 1 plus rate of interest is same, 8 by 100. Now number of years, we are calculating compound amount of money in the account for the second year. So number of years is 2. Now for the third year, 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100. For the third year, we are calculating, so number of years 3. Now for the fourth year, amount deposited is 10,000, P is 10,000 into 1 plus rate of interest is 8 by 100. We are calculating the amount for fourth year, so number of year 4, and it goes on. This is the list of numbers. Take it as A1, A2, A3 and A4. Now find the difference of second term minus first term. That is, second term is 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 minus 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 power 1, here power 2. Now find the difference. Take out the common term. 10,000 is common in both sides. Now 1 plus 8 by 100 whole square means 1 plus 8 by 100 2 times it is. So here 1 plus 8 by 100 1 time. So you can take 1 plus 8 by 100 1 time. So 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100, 1 time is common, so this much is common. So remaining is, here 10,000 we have taken outside, here remaining 1 plus 8 by 100 minus, here nothing is remaining, so 1, minus 1 plus 1 cancel. So 10,000 into 100 plus 8 by 100 into 8 by 100, that is 10,000 into 108 by 100 into 8 by 100. Let us keep like this only. Now, or you can simplify here. Now let us find the difference of third term and second term, A3 minus A2. A3 is 10,000, 1 plus 8 by 100 whole cube minus 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 whole square. Now what is common here? 10,000 is common. Then 1 plus 8 by 100 whole cube and 1 plus 8 by 100 whole square. Common is 1 plus 8 by 100 whole square. 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100 whole square is common. Remaining is 1 plus 8 by 100 here minus 1. One plus 8 by 100 whole square into 8 by 100. See here, 10,000 into 100, 1 plus 8 by 100 whole square. 1 plus 8 by 100 is 108 by 100 whole square into 8 by 100. See the common difference in the first case and in the second case. Here 10,000 into 108 by 100 into 8 by 100. Here 10,000 into 108 by 100 whole square, it is 2 times. Here it is 2 times into 8 by 100 is there. So common differences are not equal. Therefore, it is not an AP. Let us go for second main. In the second main, you have to write the first 4 terms of the AP when the first term A and common difference D are given. Write the first 4 terms. I will solve any one out of these 5. You have to solve the remaining. I will solve fourth one. In the second main, I will solve any one and the remaining you have to do by yourself. Write the first 4 terms of the AP. And here first term A and common difference D are given. I will solve fourth one. Now, you have the general formula of AP. In general formula of AP, the first 4 terms of the AP are A, comma A plus D, comma A plus 2D, comma A plus 3D. First four terms A1, A2, A3, A4 in terms of A and D are A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. Now, in the fourth one, what is A? Minus 1. Okay, I got the first term. Now, in the fourth one, what is D? Half. So, substitute in this formula. A is minus 1 plus D is half. Now, let us write third term. A is minus 1 plus 2 into what is D? Half. Now, A, what is A? Minus 1 plus 3 into what is D? Half. Now, the first four terms of the AP are minus 1, comma, minus 1 plus 1 by 2. Denominator is 2. 2 ones are 2, minus 2 plus 1. Here, minus 1. Do the multiplication first here. 2 into 1 by 2 is 2 by 2. You can cancel this and this. Minus 1 plus 1, comma. Minus 1, here we can't cancel. So 3 into 1 is 3. When multiplying whole number and fraction, whole number should be multiplied to the numerator. 3 into 1, 3 by 2. So minus 1, comma, minus 2 plus 1, minus 1 by 2, minus 1 plus 1, 0. Here take the LCM. 2 is the common denominator. 2 into 1, minus 2 plus 3. So minus 1, comma, minus 1 by 2, comma, 0, comma, 1 by 2. These are the four terms of AP. When the first term is minus 1 and common difference is half. Then remaining problems you can do. See, in the fifth one, A is minus 1.25. In the place of A, you have to write minus 1.25. And in the place of D, you have to write minus 0.25. Then you can do. See the third main. In the third main, for the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. For the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. It is easy. I will solve any one so that you can solve remaining problems. For the following APs, write the first term and the common difference. I will solve second one. In the second one, AP is minus 5, minus 1, 3, 7, and it goes on. Write the first term. What is the first term? First term we represent first term by A, or A1 we represent by A, is equal to minus 5. First term is minus 5. Common difference. Common difference, we represent common difference by D. Common difference you can find by subtracting A1 by A2 or A2 by A3 or A3 by A4. Do any one. D is equal to A2 minus A1. A2 second term is minus 1 minus, here it is minus in the formula, and A1 is again minus 5. It is given that it is an AP. So to find D, you can subtract any consecutive terms. A2 minus A1 I will do now. You can do A3 minus A2 also, or A4 minus A3 also. Now here minus 1 minus minus plus, you have to change the sign, 5. Minus into minus plus 5. Now 5 minus 1, 4. So common difference is 4. And remaining problems you can solve by applying the same method. Go to the next main, that is fourth main, and list of numbers are given here. You have to find which of the following are APs. Which of the following are APs? If they form an AP, if it is an AP, then find the common difference D. You have to check which of the following is an AP. If it is an AP, then you have to find the common difference and write 3 more terms. 3 more terms. Second one. I'll take second one. I have to check whether it is an AP or not. For that, I have to find the common difference. I'll write the AP. This is second one. 2, 5 by 2, 3, 7 by 2. You have to find the common difference. First term is A1, A2, A3, A4. Now find the common difference. A2 minus A1. 5 by 2 minus 2. 5 by 2 minus 2. That is 2 is the common denominator. 5 minus 2 to 0, 4. That is 1 by 2. Find A3 minus A2. To check whether it is an AP or not, you have to find all the common differences for the given terms. A3 minus A2. That is 3 minus 5 by 2. 2 is the common denominator. 3 to 0, 6 minus 5. That is 1 by 2. I am getting these two common differences equal. Let us check third one. A4 minus A3. That is 7 by 2 minus 3. That is 2 is the common denominator. 7 minus 2, 3 are 6. 7 minus 6, 1 by 2. All the common differences are equal. Common differences are equal. Therefore, it is an AP. If it is an AP, find the common difference. Common difference we have found out already. That is, common difference is 1 by 2. Common difference D is equal to 1 by 2. Write 3 more terms. Write 3 more terms of this AP. 2, 5 by 2, 3, 7 by 2. It is given 2, 5 by 2, 3, 7 by 2 is given. This is A. This is A plus D. This is A plus 2D. A plus 3D is given. Now we have to write A plus 4D, A plus 5D, and A plus 6d. A plus 4d means, what is A? A is 2. 4 into d, half. And we got fifth term. Then sixth term, A, 2 plus 5 into half. Next, seventh term, A, 2 plus 6 into half. So here you can cancel 2 ones are 2 2s are. Here you can't cancel. Here 2 ones are 2 3s are. So next three terms are, so next three terms are, which are the next three terms? Here 2 plus 2, 2 ones are 2, comma 2 plus 5 by 2, 2 plus 5 by 2, then 2 plus 3. These are the next three terms. A plus D, A plus 2D and A plus 3D are given. You have to find A plus 4D, A plus 5D and A plus 6D. They are 2 plus 2, 2 plus 5 by 2, then 2 plus 3. So next three terms are 4, 2 plus 5 by 2, 2 2s are 4 plus 5 by 2, 2 plus 3, 5. So next three terms are 4 plus 9 by 2, comma 5. Let's see next one. I will solve sixth one now. I'll solve sixth one. Let us check whether it is an AP or not. Zero 0.2, 0 0.22, 0 0.222, 0 0.22222. In this is A1, A2, A3, A4. Let us check whether it is an AP or not. For that, find the common difference. That is A2 minus A1. 0 0.22 minus 0 0.2 is 0 0.22 minus 0 0.2, 2, 0, 0 0.02. Then check A3 minus A2. 0 0.222 minus 0 0.22. 0 0.222 minus 0 0.22. 2, 0, 0. These are not equal. 0 0.02 it is 0 0.002. First two common differences are not equal, so no need of checking third one. So common differences are not equal, therefore it is not an AP. If it is not an AP, then no need of finding the D and next three terms. If it is an AP, then you have to find. We solved second and sixth one, which is little difficult here. I'll solve this one, fifth one, which looks little complicated. I'll solve this. It is easy. This one is easy. I'll solve this one. You have to solve the remaining ones. Ninth one. First check whether it is an AP or not. Which is the first term? 3. A1 is 3 or A is 3. Second term. Third term. Fourth term. Now find the common difference. A2 minus A1. That is 3 plus root 2 minus 3. While simplifying rational numbers and with irrational numbers, we have to combine rational number with the rational number, irrational number with the irrational number. 3 minus 3, 0. So common difference is root 2. See the second one, second common difference, that is A3 minus A2. 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 plus root 2. If it is minus outside a binomial term, minus comes before the binomial term, then put a bracket, because this minus is for both the terms. 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 minus into plus minus root. When there is a minus before the binomial, put the bracket. So minus 3 minus root. 3 minus 3 is 0. 2 root 2 minus root. This is 2 root 2. This is 1 root. If I remove 1 root 2 from 2 root 2, remaining is 1 root 2. That is root 2. I am getting same equal difference, common difference. So let us check third one, A4 minus A3. That is 3 plus 3 root 2 minus, it is a binomial next, so put bracket. 3 plus 3 root 2, remove the bracket now, minus 3, this minus for both the terms, minus 2 root. 3 minus 3, 0. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2, subtract the coefficients, 3 minus 2, 1 root 2. 1 root 2 means root. We got the common differences equal. Common differences are equal, therefore it is an AP. Now what is the common difference? We have to write the common difference if it is an AP. What is the common difference? We already found out, that is D is equal to root 2. D is equal to root 2. Now find the next three terms. The given AP is 3, 3 plus root 2, 3 plus 2 root 2, 3 plus 3 root. This is A plus B, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. So next three terms are A plus 4D, A plus 5D, A plus 6D. A plus 4D means what is A? 3 plus 4, what is D? Root. A 3 plus 5 D root. A 3 plus 6 root. So next three terms are 3 plus 4 root 2, 3 plus 5 root 2, 3 plus 6 root 2. It's easy. Let us see, is there any difficult problems? I can do the remaining. I will do 12th one. And 13th one. In 12th one, first term is root 2, second term is root 8, third term is root 8, fourth term is root 32. So let us find the common difference. A2 minus A1. A2 is root 8 minus A1 is root 2. To simplify irrational numbers, it should be in the simplest form. See, root 8, it is 8 can be written as the product of a square number, that is 4 into 2. So root 8 is not the simplest form. You can write it as 4 into 2 minus root 2. See now, square root of 4 is 2. Then what is remaining inside the square root? Root 2. We can take 4 out of the square root, that is 2 root minus root 2 root 2 minus 1 root 2 is 1 root 2, or you can write root 2. Then A3 minus A2, that is root 18 minus root 8. Root 18 we can write in the simplified form, because 18 can be written as a product of square number, that is 9 into 2. 8 also can be written as 4 into 2. If the number inside the square root can be written with the product of a square number, then we have to simplify it. 18 it can be written as 9 into 2, because 9 is a square number. 8 can be written as 4 into 2. 9 into 2, root 9 is this much. Root 9 is 3. Then remaining is root 2. Square root of 4 into 2. Square root of 4 is 2 root 2. 3 root 2 minus 2 root 2. Subtract the coefficients. 3 minus 2, 1 root 2. Then find A4 minus A3. A4 is root 32 minus A3 is root 18. 32 can be written as product of square number. 16 2s are 32 minus root 18, 9 into 2. Root 16 is 4. Root 2 minus root 9 is 3. Root 2. 4 minus 3, 1. Root 2, or you can write root 2. Now see here, common differences are equal. Common differences are equal, therefore it is an AP. What is the common difference? Common difference denoted by D is equal to root 2. Write the next 3 terms. Now first 4 terms are given: root 2, root 8, root 18, root 32. First term is A plus B, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. So next 3 terms are A plus 4D, A plus 5D, A plus 6D. So next 3 terms are A plus 4D. A is, what is A? First term is root plus 4, what is D? D is root. Next, what is A? Root 2 plus 5 root. First term also A, common difference also A. Next, A. First term is root 2 plus 6 root 2. So next three terms are 1 root 2 plus 4 root 2 is 5 root 2. 1 root 2 plus 5 root 2 is 6 root 2. 1 root 2 plus 6 root 2 is 7 root 2. So next three terms are 5 root 2, 6 root 2 and 7 root 2. Let us see 13th one. Root 3, root 6, root 9, root 12. A1 is root 3, A2 is root 6, A3 is root 9, A4 is root 12. So to check whether it is an AP or not, let us find the common difference. A2 minus A1. A2 is root 6 minus A1 is root 3. We cannot simplify root 6 because 6 cannot be written as product of a square number. So root 6 minus root 3 we have to keep as it is. Then A3 minus A2. Root 9 minus root 6. Root 9 is 3 minus root 6 we can't simplify further. So A3 minus A2 is 3 minus root 6. Next A4 minus A3 is root 12 minus root 9. Root 12 we can write it as the sum of a product of square number, that is 4 into 3 minus 3. Root 9 is 3. So this is 2 root 3 minus 3. Look at the common differences. These are not same. So common differences are not equal. Therefore, it is not an AP. Yes, I solved some problems from each main, and you have to solve the remaining problems of exercise 1.1.